We're to meet him in Aporia. Okay. Let's go. Hello. I've already shown the others inside. You'll want to speak with Clara Lane. Let's see. Okay, I don't have any new gear yet. Oh yeah, we're gonna get like a helmet piece coming up. Step inside the lift. From here, we proceed to the heart of Labyrinthos and its most closely guarded secret, Thaumazen. It marks our beginning and end of our efforts once we delve to seek an audience with the star and once we will embark on the journey to the heavens. Whoa! See, this is why I told all of you to give me your fucking money. Because clearly you have a lot of it. You have this thing that's a part of the Endwalker logo. For the next dungeon, do a Trust of Thancred, Urianger, and Ishtola. Okay. The suggestion is likely based on certain things with it, so I have no problem doing that. The ether burner, as you know, has been removed for further modification, but we can still reattach it soon enough. I've received word that Kokol and several of your allies are working on it in intense fervor. If anything, I fear they will not afford as much time for speaking with Heidelin ere they finish. Let's move on. I must warn you again, however, that even the benefit of our device to treat with her is not a simple feat. I've done what I can to impress upon you the gravity of what lies ahead. Are you prepared? Probably, yes. How does this look on me? It's a hat. It's a hat eye patch combo. How wonderful. Her children, one and all. You're catching up to me, so I'm gonna have to catch the VOD later. Have fun. Well, that sounds good. This will always be here when you need it. As you all know, alongside our physical world exists an ethereal plane, the ethereal sea. At the heart of the star, the physical and ethereal are one and the same, thus the deeper we go, the easier it becomes to pass between said planes. We utilize this principle in constructing the anti-tower, and once more here in Thalmazen. No sooner did the Forum decide to withdraw from Eorzea than we began work on this facility. Our work culminated in a device that lets us peer deeper into the ethereal sea than ever before in search of Heidelin's ever fainter echoes. The Ishascope. And you communicate with her through the device? For a time, but since the seventh Umbral Calamity, it's been rare to hear even a whisper. If you wish to reach her, you'll have to journey closer to the center of the star than we had ever dared, beyond the Ishascope. Even so, I make no guarantee that you will find her, nor for your safety, not so deep in the ethereal sea. We understand, but if we're to deliver this world, we have no choice but to try. I know. I only wish we could do more than observe your progress from afar. Through its ocular lens by which we may view the sea lies above us, through it we can watch and guide you. In those swirling depths there are pockets of ether so dense and turbulent they can unravel one's soul. If we determine you're at risk, we will recall you with teleportation magics. To that end, it'd be best if one familiar with the composition of your souls remained here. I know how to do things. I've thought about this much. In truth, I do not believe that I'm fit to join you in the trials ahead. The events at the Tower of Babel drained me, but even before that, yeah, she's like, I'm sorry, you guys are outpacing me like way too much, man. Fucking, they didn't even let me break cap. I've been level 70 since we got started here. It's real rough out here. But I'll help out from here. I can think of no one I trust more. I mean, you have a cat hoodie, and that's really good. I expect you'd hunt us down and restore us to health somehow. There's one more thing. In those ages past, referred to the ethereal sea as the underworld, our final resting place. In its embrace is memory washed away, leaving only purity of one's soul, or so we believe. Yet what are these memories? Few think to ask what becomes of them, cast adrift on ethereal tides. Some theorize that they linger for some time, those associated with strong sentiment in particular. In those depths, memories of the departed may even coalesce around you for hatred or for love. I caution you to be wary, but also to have faith. Remember those who did gladly extend a hand to you, that they may lift you up once more. Okay. Dungeon number 5 is open. Alright, I'm gonna re-promote the stream and begin what I had planned earlier. The ultimate combination, chat, as we're reaching the 11th hour. I might turn it off at some point, but for now, we are entering super mode of everyone can chat, but they can only speak in the form of emoticons. Because at no point do I want anyone going, get ready for this. Nope, don't want any of that anymore. We're too late in. I will now re-promote the stream. Also, hello people who haven't been able to pack. Good to see you. This way you can convey your emotions of whatever's happening in the game in the form of funny pictures. Let me go ahead and re-promote the stream a little properly here. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna go pee, and then we'll come back, and then we'll do this. Hello, chat. We are now to embark on the next dungeon. Very excited. We're gonna do trust just because I'd rather get right into it. Alright, we're gonna... Let's see, we're gonna do Thancred. Why are you so loud? Can I do that again? I want to compare other people.
Twould be a pleasure as always. My turn.
He just seems a little too loud for me. I'm gonna be honest. We're gonna be rolling with Thancred, Urianger, and Y'shtola.
Victory will be ours.
Whoa, here we go. Your item level is synced to 550. Oh, okay. Very cool.
All seems in order with the lens, and I trust you can hear me.
Yes.
Those things are pure malcontent, the residue of lives unfulfilled.
Scary Ghostman. Alright, nothing too crazy so far. Of course, this will take longer since we're doing Trust, but luckily I have no problem doing Trust for story stuff because I don't have ADD. Bald. Ah! He's scary. I'll just focus him down best we can. The crew is doing a wonderful job. Yeah, that noise is like. I will never stop bullying them. Pop. Trying to see, okay. Just double checking that one.
I will not hold back. Together we shall overcome this.
You're all doing great, sweeties. Ah, light ball and dark ball. Oh, fuck, it's Ilbert! Fucking schlumpy. Yeah, try to focus down the ads, I guess. In a rush of familiar wisdom, the memory of a principled scion takes form. Thank you, Scion's memory. Fucking Papa John, Papa Pee Papa Pee. Never forget Papa Limo. Some people are like, who? And I'm like, fuck you. What a Chad. Fucking Livia? Jesus fucking Christ. Oh my god. Never forget her. She was kind of a threat until she jobbed really pathetically at the end of Realm Reborn. Alright, let's fuck her up. Oh no, you're gonna do something to my breasts. Thank you. Oh, okay, I stay away from the ones that are glowing. Yes, okay. Downloaded. Yeah, this bitch moved fast. Stacky time. Alright, back to work. Alright, let's do our normal combo, please. Alright, stay on this side. Oh fuck, you're sneaking in some funny ones. Oh, there's a stack. I completely missed it until the last second. Okay, last 20%. Please don't be rude. And the finish. Oh, Gaius, please. Get over it. Gaius wasn't even that cool at the time. Whee!
It's too dense. Oh, I'm losing you.
Yay, we finally hit this part from the trailer. Abyssal Plain. Good lord. Let's see if Trust can take 2 pulls. The memory of a valiant Archon takes form. Oh, I see. They're like, don't do big pulls. You'll miss out on people helping us out. Like, my bad.
Make ready.
I appreciate all the tutters, chat. A kind-hearted knight. Damage up, vulnerability down. Thank you. You are always the realest one. Ah! I'm opening the treasure first. That's more important. A ring of slaying? Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. I cannot change gear. This is unacceptable. How dare you? I wanted to change gear so badly. I've been waiting to get a ring forever. I guess I'll settle for a later. Hey, you repaired some of the floor. So we fought Livia, we ran into Ilberd. Oh God. Titan? God fucking damn it. As my life belonged to the Empire, and death I shall serve. Thankfully, they put the things in the messages so I can read them again. Alright, let's see what you got, big guy. When you think about it, Redatin was really the strongest of them all. Oh, we're trapped. Oh, fuck me. What do these denote? Oh. Okay, I get it now. Leave me alone. Alright, that's interesting. Okay, I get that part now. Not like it's the most complicated thing in the world, but still.
My turn.
Yeah, I like how his AoE works a lot. It's super cool.
Together we shall overcome this.
Almost done.
Together we shall overcome this.
And we're good. Things don't look great over there. If I'm being honest. Oh boy! I could use some help from this yellow flame up here. I'm gonna be honest, I want this treasure first. Okay, everybody, I'm sorry for taking so long, but I really wanted what was in the box. Turns out it was materia, so effectively worthless. There's something extra psychotic about me going, I'll take it out of sub-only mode. That way, you know, there isn't, like, one person isn't dominating the entire chat. Jude's like, hold it. I'll just do it every other message. Don't worry, I hold the whole thing down. Man, you are bulky. Thank you, Minphilia. I appreciate it. Please buy shoes. Thanker goes, Minphilia, Ishtola goes, I'm certain she knows. She knows, bro. It's alright. Oh, we got another one right here. Oh, you're a big boy. That solved that problem. Okay, one more. Bop, bop, bop. Uh-oh.
This is as far as you go. Oblivion.
Oh, fuck. Motherfucking Amon. This damned Daniel! He wants the run back literally right now.
Many faces have I worn, but this is my favorite by far.
Hold on, I gotta connect my cock to Ishtola. It's very important. I don't know what this means, and I don't like it.
The stage is set.
I don't like the glyph. Okay. Very cool. Yeah, let's zoom this out a shit ton.
Let the curtains rise for the main attraction.
Hello! I've missed you so much. Please fuck him up. Ah, well this also will help. Thank you, Shiba Bubiva.
What a boorish audience you are!
Yeah, we're moving this way. Yeah, that's fair. Left Firaga Forte. What great attack names. Should probably use where they're aiming to determine whether or not I should fucking move. Oh, I see. This is an AoE that's traveling across the ground, so yeah. As the light gets closer to the fucking source. Okay, that's simple now that I noticed it. Yeah, I really should look at those. It's okay, we're all doing very well. Okay, yeah, I generally figured out a good spot. Not the greatest thing in the world, but I'll take it. I have no choice but to hit hard. Bah! There we go.
Lies! All lies! Your dreams, your hopes, your futures, delusions and lies!
We did it, yeah. And they're here too. Almost at that fabled level 90. Oh, what a wonderful moment that we have had. It's quite great, and then I have this ring. Yeah, put that ring on. Hell yeah. That ups our average like so much. I feel so strong. Okay, let's go. Bonk.
My very essence begins to wane. Sweet, sweet agony. Leave this to her. Come to deal the coup de grace. Good. Watching you struggle against the inevitable is bad comedy. Erase me from existence, soul and all.
Do you recall your days as Hermes?
How would you know that name? Then it was you. In Elpis. Or them itself. The final pieces fall into place. In my halcyon days, as the mortal Ammon, I was haunted by a dream. Night after night, the faceless multitude, the voiceless cries, shards of shattered memories. But slowly, the fog began to clear. This was Elpis. And I was Hermes. Recurring though it was, I paid this dream little heed. It was only when I was granted the seat and memories
His cape looks so sick.
that I knew these visions to be true. They were the memories of Hermes that he himself erased using the power of Kairos. Or so he thought. In his attempt to burn away the events of that fateful day, he succeeded only in searing them more deeply into his soul. My soul. Death failed to expunge them, no matter how many times it came. Rebirth after rebirth, from one Fandaniel to the next. I wonder, is Selk adrift somewhere in this ethereal sea? In defeat, finally remembering your time together in Elpis? How it must gall him to be entrusted with knowledge of the final days, only to be rendered powerless to act upon it. So many lifetimes dedicated to restoring his beloved Amaral in blissful ignorance. Oh, folly. But make no mistake. My life as Hermes is not the reason I invited the world's end. I have lived. I have struggled. I have dredged the very depths of despair. And in the detritus of existence, I found the truth. I served a great ruler, powerful beyond measure. The world, his dominion. Yet even he and his vast empire were destined to fall, to become one with oblivion. At the end of life's journey, lies only death. So I ask you, why live at all? We betray, we torment, we murder. We are wicked, spiteful creatures, without exception. If life is so sacred, so precious, why fill it with such misery? Man wallows in a hell of his own making without purpose or meaning. To live is to suffer, and I would end that suffering by my own hand. It matters not if it flies in the face of all believed right and just. Death is the only solution. That is my truth, my answer to the question. And yet, even as the words pass my lips, I am filled with doubt. Has my search reached its end? Was this the only way? After all these years, is this the answer I was hoping for?
The lamentations of the damned. How it vexes me to see your conviction falter at the last. Van Damme, still clinging to existence, I see.
Just a little bit.
You, who champion death so fervently, unwilling to accept your own, refusing to be purified and swept into the sea of souls. As do I. We prisoners to men, watching as the world turns. Though unlike me, you will be spared the ignominy of having your corpse made a puppet, dancing to another's tune.
Is that Arsahi?
How very astute. But let me be clear, I have not come to consort with the likes of you.
I figured, but Jesus.
Nor have I come to bemoan the state of the world following my untimely demise. In fact, I delight in mankind's downfall, and the anguish it brings the savior of the savages. If I played some small part in the chaos, all the better. Not that I was in any position to resist. But to be made accomplice to the betrayal of Lord Xenos. I would die 1,000 deaths to exact my vengeance. Now you are at my mercy. I shall drag us both into oblivion, and you will never see the fulfillment of your magnum opus. Even should you be reborn, your desperate search for answers must start again.
Next time we'll find the answer together.
even here, even now. You have every right to hate me. For the fool I was. For the monster I became. But I will not beg forgiveness. The tale of Hermes, the man who knew so much, yet understood so little, ends here.
Don't try to follow me. I had more of you people than I could stomach in life. Never mind in death.
Likewise. I pray we do not meet again.
This guy sucks so bad.
You had better hope not.
We made it. Alright, for now I will not have us in emote-only mode, but I'll have us in the sub-only mode. Why not? I'll free you, chat. Let's go. Go back to emote-only? Oh, okay. Fucking Logic's like, fuck that shit, this is much better. Idlin, hello. Hey, you are, you big fat rock.
Brave travelers, I welcome you.
Whoa. We meet again, but not.
I see. Thou didst journey unto Elpis. And now, the rivers of time converge. I know why you have come. Yet I would hear you speak your reasons all the same.
You created the moon to deliver mankind from the final days. But is that really how it has to end? We do not wish to abandon this world. We want to protect the source and all of its shards.
To flee is but one of two paths. The other leadeth to Meteon, far beyond the stars, where she doth chant creation's requiem. Her domain is formed of dynamis, pure, absolute. Where emotion and memory govern all, ether will avail you naught. Meteon hath gathered the pain and despair of countless stars, and to go unprepared is to go unto your doom.
We'll beat her. We'll win. I swear it. Is what I might have said. Once. After everything I've seen, all the times I've succumbed to my own anger and fear. I can no longer pretend that courage and faith will be enough. But are we truly so powerless? That our only choice is to flee?
Far from it, my child.
Calling my shot, she's the next trial.
Long ago, the inhabitants of myriad stars, many more prosperous than Atheris, sought to free their worlds from life's woes. Sorrow and anger, conflict and hostility, despair, and even death itself. But as Meteion reported, every attempt ended in failure. Darkness abideth within every living being and can never be cast out. Neither reason nor faith can challenge this immutable truth. To live is to suffer. And in suffering, find strength and purpose and hope. As you have done so many times before. Thou dost pursue an impossible dream, yet knowing this, you pursue it nevertheless. And thou hast learned to depend on others as they do thee. Thy yearning for the power to save the powerless hath ever driven thee to greater heights. Thou hast grown strong. Though those closest to thee no longer walketh by thy side, their love remaineth thy guiding light. For duty's sake, thou hast been bound by truths unutterable time and time again. Yet thy heart hath never wavered, as thy companions will attest. In thy pursuit of mysteries great, all thou believest is brought into question. Undaunted, thy thirst for knowledge remaineth unquenched. The fires of hatred that once burned in thy heart burneth no more. From their ashes doth spring the light of love, warm and pure. As witness to black calamity, thou despaired at man's helplessness. Resolved, thou didst unite a distant world on the brink of collapse. And thou, my champion.
Hello.
When all did seem lost, thou never abandoned hope. For every trial and every foe that did bar thy way, thou hast proven equal to the challenge, drawing courage from the many bonds forged on thy journey. You have all known despair, and though the end approacheth, you walk on, heads held high. Therein lieth your power, the strength to silence the song of oblivion.
Then there is a means to confront her.
Yes, if you should prove yourselves worthy.
Oh, fuck, yeah? Uh-huh.
Hark!
Hark! Through bilge and brine.
Nigh impossible is it to send mortals to the edge of the universe. Should you fail, there will be no second chance. As the will of the star, I ask of you this. Do you possess the fortitude to stand firm when all around you doth crumble? Do you possess the faith?
Oh fuck, this is going in.
Despair itself? Should you lack the strength to best a supreme deity, I cannot allow you to make the journey. You must leave this star and never return. Prepare yourselves.
Prove ourselves worthy, eh? Sounds straightforward enough.
Aye. No room for confusion there.
In any case, we've come too far to back down.
Oh, this is so good.
I am of the same mind. What power I have, I shall bring to bear.
The three of you seem to be forgetting who we're up against. It's not every day we battle a divine being of untold power. Well, not quite every day. Do try not to get underfoot. Needless to say, there'll be no margin for error.
Let us hold nothing back. For the people of this world and those beyond the rift.
Alas, the question I posed to thee in Elpis hath remained unanswered these long years. I would hear thy response, warrior of light. Shouldst thou emerge victorious?
The Mothercrystal, let's fucking go. During this quest and when using the Trust System Scenario Mode, you can undertake this with the Scion. Some of these allies' roles will differ from those you normally able to select. Who wouldn't pick them then? You may now enter that with the NPCs. Yes! Holy shit, now this is a shot. Form a party and face Heidelin. Yeah, this is the fucking squad right here. This is fucking peak fiction, chat. Oh my lord. This is not even the final boss.
I, the last of my kind, shall test thee. Come, prove thy worth.
Alright, I'm ready to go.
Have you the strength
We go!
to alter man's fate? A change of arms. May the test continue.
Alright, let's stay focused. Nothing crazy's happening so far. Ow.
And now this.
Alright, pop him with this.
Light unyielding.
I'm a little nervous. You survive by virtue of strength of will. Ugh, thank you.
Light unyielding.
You underestimate me.
I'm so full from light. Yum.
By blade.
Whoa.
Crystals of light. To me.
Uh-oh. Oh, fuck, there they are.
Here. The soul of creation's end. Feel. The sorrow at hope's demise.
You cannot stop
Allow me.
Think. Find your way in the darkness.
Alright, keep going.
Hold still.
Well, that's another one taken care of.
Something special for you. Hold still.
Follow your light.
There! That's all of them.
Or fly, my children, and never look back.
Fuck! We made it.
Then you are resolved.
Something special for you.
But this test is far from over. By crystal light.
I swear to God, these motherfuckers fucking went all in on Limit Break already.
We're near or far.
Allow me.
Oh boy. Stop that. Your moves are a little scary. I'll admit. As is your insane HP pool. Whoa. Very cool.
Hold still.
I don't even know what killed me in that. Alright, forward. Don't really know what I was supposed to do at all there. I kind of just died. I'm pretty sure the fucking damage markers on those didn't even leave, and then it just faded out. Just keep layering on damage. Do the rotation correct and quickly. I took a lot of damage over an attack that I have absolutely no idea what happens in. Let me guess about this. Alright, so I have 3 charges of will to live. Alright, I'll try to use them the best I can.
Hold still.
Crystals of light, to me. Here. The song of creation's end. Feels. The sorrow at hope's demise. your way in the darkness.
Hold still. Hold still.
God, why did that one shot? I thought I got a decent distance away. And it faded out, so it's definitely not on me for like AoEs, because the AoE cleared. Alright, I guess it just does it stronger sometimes.
Follow your light.
A lot of trial and error when you're actually doing a trial with trusts in it.
Fly, my children, and never look back.
Where it kind of just becomes a thing of, I don't know, guess?
Then you are resolved. This test is far from over.
I think it's funny that they just fucking speed run limit break, so I can't even ever use it. Also, who the fuck would use it this early anyway?
Hold still.
High or low?
Oh god, I ran directly into a bone stack. Not great.
You cannot stop us.
Light unyielding.
Something special for you.
Refulgence eternal.
You underestimate me.
Allow me. Allow me. My turn.
By blade.
There's just like a really big cleave in there when the markers come up. Well, that explains why I died the previous time. Not any less sad about it, though.
Succumb not to fear.
I have you. You cannot stop us.
Holy moly, you're good. Holy shit.
Hold still.
Where near or far.
fight back.
Here we go.
My turn.
Heidelin is being empowered. She is dancing. She is vibing. What will she do?
Light unyielding.
You underestimate me.
You underestimate me.
You underestimate me.
Allow me.
The light of the crystal's making her super epic and shit.
By blade!
God, almost died to that shit again. It's okay. I still have one more safety net. Let's do our best to bring this home, chat.
Light unyielding.
Oh damn, we got a drop in the last second. Finish it. Okay. That's really stressful when you don't know what any of those moves do.
At last, man has the strength to.
We did it. It's too bad I can't target you. Hold up. Hold up. No, you're cringe.
No, this can't be happening.
Though my power is in constant flux, I have always kept a reserve for this very moment. It was a true test of your prowess. You have done well.
There is one thing I must ask. By sundering the world into 14 shards, the ether of all living beings too was divided. This reduction would in theory allow us to more easily interact with Dynamis. Having seen mankind brought to the very precipice of extinction, you wished for us to develop a means to overcome despair. You believed we had the potential, and sundered all creation to see it fulfilled, to deliver us to that swirling maelstrom of Dynamis in which our foe hides, and grant us the power to defeat her once and for all. Is this not true?
It is as thou sayest. 'Twas the trial to which I subjected mankind, and it hath led to untold bloodshed and suffering. There was no kindness, nor justice in the tragedy I wrought. When confronted with the almighty Zodiac, my only recourse was rend him and the world asunder, that his power be diminished for a time. And so it came to pass. Now you, my chosen, have surpassed my expectations, surpassed me. I entrust the fate of the universe unto you.
Ooh, thank you.
This crystal contains the memory of Meteion's passage through the stars. Deliver it unto the Loporrits. They will guide you to her.
Though they may be capable of crossing great distances, there is a vast difference between traveling to the moon and the furthermost reaches of the great expanse.
Yeah, only a little.
Like Meteion, we cannot simply soar on waves of Dynamis to our destination.
Indeed. To make such a journey would require an astronomical amount of ether. But a solution lieth close at hand.
Ooh.
Of course.
Yes, my child. Ever since I became the will of the star, the ether drawn here had slowly crystallized.
Oh.
They who have answered my call know it well. While I have remained hidden, it has become the embodiment of the planet's will in my place. A faceless, omnipotent force of nature. The Mothercrystal, our final hope. Alas, I can do no more. The fulfillment of this task doth fall to you, my chosen. Now, heed these words. Darkness and light, despair and hope, as goeth one, so goeth the other. Become light, become hope. I have a gift for thee. Come closer. Long have I searched for a means to safeguard the future of this star. Though I knew failure after failure, by recalling thy tales and my promise to thee, I found the strength to carry on. Though the world is ever changing, thy thirst for adventure hath never waned. Thine unshakable resolve never ceases to amaze, to inspire. As a mark of my gratitude, I bestow this final gift. Thou dost possess the Crystal of Azam, yes?
Yeah. It's cool, it's orange.
As Heidelin, I reside over the forces of stasis, tranquility, peace. The laws which impart stability to existence itself. I will weave this self-same power into the crystal, granting thee mastery over matter, to give form to the formless. Use it wisely, for it will not last indefinitely. As thou hast seen on thy journey through the ethereal sea, souls are drawn to thee. Mayhap this trait will prove to be a boon rather than a hindrance. It is thy hopes and prayers that enable Azam's invocations and give them life. So keep them close. But pray, remember this. When the way forward is hidden, even from the mind's eye, look not to the invocation, but within yourself. These were the words of the crystal's original bearer. With that, my work is finished. Fulfill our promise. Right the wrongs committed when the world was yet whole. Silence the song of oblivion. Teach her a brighter melody. Show her our journey is far from over.
We will find our way, Vanat.
Of this, I have no doubt. For yours is a light brilliant beyond measure. Long after I have gone, though not even my soul remaineth, my love will be with you forever, my dearest children.
Fortunate, I have wonderful news. We murdered Heidelin. Oh, wait. Bad way to intro this. I have to workshop this. Glad to see you well. Though we could roughly place your souls deep as you went, we could neither see nor hear you. The fluctuations in your ether near the end gave me quite the fright. What happened? We were tested by Heidelin, and then we brutally murdered her. But you know, it happens sometimes. You mean to say Heidelin is... There's no time to feel our feelings. We must carry out Heidelin's will without delay. We'll find Medion if that's the last thing we do. If you wouldn't mind handing over the crystal, that is. The fancy navigatory one. You mean, there you go. To the edge of the universe, where congregates the despair of countless stars. You are determined to see this through? Hey, yeah, probably, yeah. That seems like a good idea. I know it pains you to accept this, but that I need ask nothing more of you. Yet, we have only two means to travel the great expanse, the moon and Charlian's Ark. I am all too aware that without both of them, there will be no exodus, but I nevertheless beg you to honor the agreement we made. The Forum's decision will be honored. You have earned the right to use the ship as you see fit, and I could not rescind it even if I wanted to. As it happens, I do not, and would do all within my power to aid your cause. Might I suggest you rest a while? Proving oneself to Heidelin is never easy, and despite our unparalleled genius, we need a day to make the necessary calculations to the edge of the universe. You can chart a course to the Sea of Stars in a single day? You gods! Shall we head above ground for some fresh air then? Yes. Baldesian Annex, alright. Ow, my legs. Well, it's time for our pleasant sleep. Very interested in how things are going to go from here. Because it seems like Xenos has well and truly fucked off, so I'm very much looking forward to how that's going to go.
There you are.
Blub blub.
Some time, indeed, yes. For you, at least. Believe me, I'd meant to get some proper sleep. But here we are, drifting along instead. Well, well. You too. And so we remain, to watch and wonder. Yes, indeed. To begin, we first must see the end.
A bold decision. I trust she had a good rest. An envoy of Master Fortunault is arrived not long enough with the message. The Loppers have determined Medion's location. Okay. We should probably check in on that. Okay, the Rost is literally what the Aetheryte would be. Very nice. As you know, the Lopperites have deduced the whereabouts of Medion by means of a crystal bequeathed to us by Hydaelyn herself. Your quarry's location is a place far beyond the moon, in the farthest reaches of the Sea of Stars at the edge of creation. Yeah, that's all correct. A veritable Ultima Thule. Indeed. How then are we to reach it? In theory, with this advanced propulsion systems, the moon's capable of delivering you to Ultima Thule, or Thule, by myriad other facilities housed within would greatly impede travel throughout the Sea of Stars. Even the Mothercrystal may not possess enough ether. However, if we integrate our Hyper Hopper into your Aether Burner, we should be able to fire things up and jump our way to the end of the universe in no time. Bear in mind, this decision was not made solely at my discretion, but with the consent of the Forum. Hearing the Lopperites' proposal, the Forum was faced with a grave decision. To commit the Ark to this endeavor would mean abandoning both our plans to evacuate the moon and to resettle on another star. Needless to say, the proposition invited fierce debate. In the end, however, the Forum was swayed by the simple fact that Hydaelyn believed you possessed the strength needed to overcome the crisis. The Great Exodus was, after all, a plan of Hydaelyn's own making. Therefore, if in the 11th hour she would proffer another means by which we may seek salvation, we would be fools to dismiss it out of hand. Indeed, she sacrificed everything, her very existence, to avert the destruction of the star. That's why we've chosen to place our faith in Hydaelyn, in you. The Ark will be made ready for your voyage to Ultima. What of all the people that labored so tirelessly to prepare for the evacuation? They must be pissed! I would not be so sure. They have not forgotten your deeds on the Magna Glacius. People do not protest. In fact, they're so down. They hate space. Are the Lopperites too willing to abandon the Exodus? Were you not listening when we said we were born of Hydaelyn's love for Aetheris and its people? That means you survive and the star lives. That we like that. You most certainly have a need of our expertise where we're going. There's no guarantee Ultima Thule is a place that supports life. An otherwise vexing problem our know-how can remedy. Besides, Hydaelyn chose us to lead the way to Medion. Why else would she give you a crystal only we can decipher? More importantly, we were perfectly content to evacuate Aetheris until you brought us here, Urianger. And now we're enamored with the place, so what choice do we have but to save it? Yes. Of course, none of this is possible without you and the Scion, so I must ask, are you certain you wish to do this? We'll avert the final days, whatever it takes. Very well. We shall inform the Forum of your decision and begin preparation to bolster the Ark with the, Hyper Hopper. The Loporits will coordinate with the Ilzabar contingent to have the necessary components transported via the Tower of Babel. Of course, it will take time until the work's complete. For now, pray take your ease. Does seem there is naught to do but rest and prepare, shall we? Speak with Alpha Node. Well, if you insist. Quite. It is difficult to conceive of how one can best prepare to brave a domain where Dynamis governs all. Nevertheless, Heidelin deemed us worthy of the trials that await. For lack of any feasible options at this late stage, let us trust in her judgment and face Medion as we are. Which leaves the not-so-small task of coordinating our efforts here, to you and Tataru. If all goes to plan, we'll be back before you know it. I certainly hope so. We'll be praying for your safe return. Mayhap it'll affect the Dynamis for the better. That settled, we should get some rest to make the most of our time we've been afforded. The meeting's over, is it? You were in there for so long I started to worry. What did they have to say? We're gonna go to space. The edge of creation, oh, okay. Rest assured, everything will remain in order until you return, and you will return. Actually, could I borrow you a moment? Looks like your plans for the interim are decided. When the two of you have finished, meet us at the Baldessian Annex. Ow. Ow. Let's see. I think I can jump it like that. Saves me some time. Welcome to Taru's Boutique. I've always done my best to provide the science of fashionable attire, but in your case specifically, I make an extra effort to strive for the most functional yet stylish clothing. I knew you'd need an ensemble unlike anything I created before, that I wouldn't be able to do it alone. I finally completed my career-defining masterpiece. I've never charged you for any of our works, perish the thought. Okay, I shall wait at this destination. The following event can't be skipped. Yo, little shark. Didn't expect to find you here. Yo, it's, Roshan. Or Varshan, my bad. Mentioned Idana would also wish to offer her regards. Alas, after delivering the scales to the engineer, she remained to assist with their work on the ether burner. This simulacrum, too, will stay in Charlian, while I oversee matters at Razadhan. This allows me, after a fashion, to watch over my people in this distant land. I was hoping you stopped by. Thanks for allowing your artisans to work with me here at the boutique. I should be thanking you. This establishment has restored a sense of normalcy to their lives. And when they at last return home, the experience and knowledge they've gained will no doubt be a boon. In fact, I came here to see how your employees are settling in. Don't worry, this is great. Everyone's happy. Everyone's having a great fucking time, alright? I pray you every success in your endeavors. Before coming here, I heard word of the Forum's decision of what will soon be attempted. It was only then that I finally understood why my father called this star the last bastion of hope. Indeed, it was the last bastion, for the flame of every other star he encountered had likely been extinguished. In the boundless dark, the light of brimming life must have been blinding in its splendor. You journey onto the heavens to protect that light. May the scales of my kin serve you well. Have faith you will prevail and restore peace and tranquility to the star. Would that Iowan were alive to see it. I will not see a sacrifice squandered, nor shall I rest till Razadhan is returned to its former glory. Forgive me, but I must take my leave. Where must I go to get a meal with some flavor in this wasteland of taste? Oh god. Oh no, he's coming. Oh no, he won't stop coming, chat. Oh, there he is. He came. You know, of all the people I expected to show up in the next scene, didn't I expect Dippish Shittis to arrive? I've been meaning to expand my wardrobe, something with a little more flair, perhaps befitting a man of my station. Though I have nowhere to flaunt said raiments, as long as my confinement continues indefinitely. The young Lord Fortemps insists so long as there is work to be done, no matter how trivial, I must abide here in Charlian. Thus do I toil through, though every fiber of my being rails against it. Why I even suffer the company of that brute, sicker to see supplies transported in a timely fashion. Yet he... the one who granted leave this morning to participate in some supposed covert operation. So I suffer instead for this otherwise welcome absence, now burdened with my extra busy work. And without Honorite here, it's fucked up. I came here in the hopes of finding a nice cafe, perhaps. Alas, the Charlene delicacies fucking suck. Go to the last stand. That cafe, their cuisine didn't appear all that appetizing, but if you vouch, then I'll give it a shot. Well, is that Ranin Taturu I spy? Oh, God. Hey, long time no see. Hancock! What are you still doing here? You said you were returning immediately. Yeah, that's the original plan. After all, any expertise required aside from the delivery goods is well beyond my purview. But what manner of entrepreneur would squander an opportunity to study the markets of the northern seas? Worry not, I'll return straight away to Kugane once I've finished. Of course, you would find a way to turn this crisis to your advantage. She wounds me, the industrious woman running a new boutique. I'm not blind to the travails of those who fight on the front lines to deliver us from ruin. Indeed, I have every confidence they'll succeed, and I would make myself and my business ready for their return. If you believe him so devoutly, why not put your money where your mouth is? Fair enough. There's not more I can do to help ready the Ark for her heroes for their main voyage, but on your return, I'll host a grand celebration in your honor at the Bokairo Inn. Accommodations are quite costly, given the reputation of said establishment, but the East Aldenard Trading Company would be honored to foot the bill. Will there be lemon cakes? Oh, woman of tart taste! Yes, there'll be lemon cakes and much, much more. But let's speak more of this upon your return. Ah, Randy, decided to spend your time at the markets? Yo, how we doing? Fucking Wedge. Biggs Wedge, I take it work on the Ark proceeds apace. It does. Collaborating with the greatest minds of Charlene and Razatan has been a rewarding experience, and that's to say nothing of what we learned from the Loporrits. The Ark is unlike anything we've ever had the pleasure to work on. Even Nero was rendered speechless on more than one occasion. Can't wait for you to see it. Still hard to believe we have the means to send you off to the great expanse, though. To the farthest reaches of, well, everything. Never thought I'd live to see such marvelous shit. Here I am. More often than not. You and the science of the catalyst that sparks the need for these great innovations. To think how much I'd missed out on and not been a member of the Ironworks. An awful lot of work and the privilege of being worked like a cart chocobo. There is that too. As busy as we've been, I wish there was more we could do for you. But no matter what happens, we have to keep believing for a brighter future. And one filled with even more adventure. On that note, Wedge and I should get going. Right this way, if you please. This is Varsarud from Palaka's Stand. Haven't we met before? Ah, yes, you helped us at Perusa. Doubt we'd exchange more than glances, but it's kind of you to remember me. Thanks to Mistress Tataru, I and many others have found gainful employment in this foreign land. Only natural to feel fear in the face of calamity. In such times we must look to one another for strength and suck. And contribute they did by helping to make your new garments as durable as possible. We keep our hearts and souls, we put our hearts and souls into them. And I have every confidence they'll keep you safe in the battle to come. Gods, to think how far we've come since our humble beginnings of the waking sands. From the rising stones to the falling snows, and even the certain insufferable someones, Ruby's Bazaar. Always fortunate to find friends along the way. And even when you were swept away to the first, Grahatia was there to grant you sanctuary. I'll never forget the relief I felt when you all returned to us. I thought my heart would burst. Yours has been a long, long journey. And I've been privileged to watch, often with bated breath. For all the joy we share, there's been much sorrow, but I've long since learned you can't have one without the other. Which is why I promised to send you off to the Sea of Stars with a smile. And you be certain I'll be the first one to welcome you back on your return. You can obtain job-specific gear. The weapons and gear can be equipped at level 89, however, all item stats will be subject to level sync. Upon hitting 90, these items will no longer be synced. Furthermore, gear can be dyed if you complete the role quest associated with said job. Physical DPS. Okay, that would have required me getting Abel's Lance. Okay, so it's like Tiamat. Tiamat mail. Tiamat gauntlets. Tiamat trousers. And greaves. Alright. Let's see here. Ah, they're not in my armory chest yet. Ooh, boy. Man, chat, we're looking fucking chunky now. Good lord. Now this is a fucking dragoon fit. We need to hit 90 so that I can dye this shit to whatever I wish. God, that's sick. That is sick as hell. Alright, chat, I'm gonna take us out of emote only mode. I think when I went back into the chat and I saw that only one person was trying to dominate the entire chat with the same emotes over and over again, I'm like, yeah, let's go ahead and just let's go ahead and not do that anymore. I realize you still got lots to do before you depart, so I won't keep you any longer. I do hope you can find a moment to yourself, and the others can as well. They said they were returning to Baldisi and Annex, though I doubt they stayed for long. If you decide to go looking for him, I suggest speaking to Kryl first. I'm sure they would have told her they had plans. Okay. Alright, cool. Is that literally oh, no, it's just the annex. I was like, is that literally called repairs? Sick armor? Hell yeah. We're fucking ready to go, man. You're back. I take it you received your gift from Tataru. Yeah, I'm wearing it. It was a surprise long in the making, with many, many hours of fretting to get everything just right. Glad to see it realized with great success. If you're looking for the others, they've already taken their leave. Y'shtola, Thancred, and Urianger have gone to the last stand for a bite to eat. Alice, Grahatia, meanwhile, thought their time would be better spent poring over the books at Numenon. As for Alphina and Estinian, well, they've elected to pay a visit to the Levelier estate. The Estinians seem somewhat reluctant to go. I'm sure they would all glad to be in your company. Should you be feeling peckish, I suggest going to the last stand before Stoll and the others finish eating. But above all else, it'd be foolish to run headlong to a battle in a fatigued mess, so do remember to get a good night's sleep. How long do you plan on going today? The last break spot soon. How many quests, chat? until we head off into the great expanse. That's something I would need to know. Like 2 or 3? Okay. I want to make it so that I don't actually enter that zone. That's pretty much my plan. Is that I don't enter that zone. Then we're gonna do role quests, and hopefully we hit 90 by then, so we can fully finish them, and then I can dye this armor. I think the final thing of the stream today will be us dyeing our artifact armor. You speak to the group, then you go to sleep, and then you're in that next zone. So it's on this quest. Blech. You'll get control right in front of the ship. Oh, okay. Okay. Once I get in front of the ship, I will teleport away from the ship and do something else. Gonna be honest, I was trying out emote only to see how that would go. I did that for that section.
Your business with Tataru was finished.
Looked at my own chat, was disgusted, and then went, no, let's turn it back off.
My, what a thoughtful surprise. Whatever would we do without her?
Indeed. And she's right, you know. It hasn't been all doom and gloom.
Feels like a lifetime ago that Master Louis Soir gathered us together to form the Circle of Knowing. Since then, we have experienced much. But rather than feeling wiser, the more I learn, the more I find my knowledge lacking.
Forsooth. As a student, vainly did I believe that I held the secrets of creation in my grasp. Yet that which I had seized was but an insignificant sliver of what awaited in the wider world. Every encounter, every experience hath served to open mine eyes, enlightening and humbling me in equal measure. Even from those whom I called enemies have I learned many a valuable lesson.
What will we learn at the edge of the universe, I wonder?
Ultima Thule, where the bringer of the end makes her nest. I, for one, can't possibly imagine.
That's a cool cheeseburger.
But whatever awaits us there, we will survive. We must. For her.
Just make sure you bring enough ammunition.
Oh, ye of little faith. I know better than to leave home without ample supplies, thank you very much. Didn't pick up the gunblade yesterday. And to think I used to prefer fighting from the shadows. Gods, I really have changed.
We've come far together, and if we have aught to say about it, we'll go further still.
Yo, cool burrito.
Aye, we will avert this calamity and return home. In preparation for which, we must give thought to what we hope to achieve after the proverbial dust is settled.
What with the primals and Ascians all but dealt with, I suppose we'll need to look for new hobbies. In all seriousness, though, in uniting to overcome a common foe, the disparate peoples of the world have found a way forward together. It's a truly gratifying sight to see.
Indeed. Though it was many years in the making, we have successfully set in motion the gears of fundamental change. With this, we have fulfilled our humble role as a symbol of hope. And I dare say it is time to bow out. After all, there is no shortage of hands to bear the torch in our stead.
You know, I never really considered I might live long enough to see an after. But even if my time as a scion came to an end, I don't expect that much would change. Traveling the world, going wherever the wind blows, lending a hand to those in need.
A journey for journey's sake. It doth suit thee well. I must confess I too have yearned to see more of the world. If thou art amenable to the suggestion, I would accompany thee. Mine ability to effect an air of normalcy through artful disguise is much improved, thou must concede.
Aye, well, improvement is relative. You still look suspicious no matter what you wear. What of you, Ishtola? Any grand plans?
Why, continue my quest for knowledge, naturally. To begin with, I wish to know the state of the reflections, to which end I must find a means to travel between worlds. 'Tis the least I must do if I am to keep my promise. Should my pursuits prove unduly arduous, I won't hesitate to call on you.
Oh, okay.
And in return, I will take you to see Reen one day. I'm sure you cannot wait to see the fine young woman she has become.
Spare me.
And what of thee? What wouldst thou pursue at duty's end?
Here's yours. My apologies for the wait.
Well, shall we make a toast? To victory.
To our comrades.
Comrades.
To the future of the star.
Cup. Blech. Bleh. The OG gang. I see everyone's excited about their relic gear. Artifact gear. Makes sense. I see a lot of them just specifically on this table. Everyone just got them if they're heading over here. Talk to Urianger real quick. I'm going back. I say, whence came this simulacrum that standeth behind thee? I see falsely, but Ishtal and Thancred, but moments ago employed the self-same doubling magic. Alright then, keep thy secrets. Okay, was not ready for drunk Urianger. He's like, fucking, you're doing doubles. You can't fucking trick thy. God, the spear on this looks so good. Yeah, I think I'll have not have the helm on at least for scenes here as we're talking. Tragically, they're both in the opposite directions. It's a lot less bulky without the helmet. Yeah. Oh god, it's that casual Estinian. Oh jeez.
Oh. What brings you here?
If you fight Heidelin in the future, the color of the icons that
so
float are her.
That the Levia household might
She
again
changes
be
arms.
gripped by
Blue is
turmoil.
Cardinal. Red is Arena Donut. Okay.
All is well, I assure you. In my... My mother wished to meet the legend in person, and so we arranged to have a spot of tea together.
Where were you in my hour of need? Fell beasts I can face, but I'm not made for idle chit-chat with lords and ladies.
This is fucked up. I can't believe you have to go through this.
Well, I for one thought you held your own. Mother was the picture of delight.
I might have been delighted myself, were we in a tavern with more agreeable drink. The thought of fleeing crossed my mind, but what then? I'd never hear the end of it, least of all from Tataru.
I'm sorry. 'Twas not my intent to cause you such distress. It's just... It was one of the things I didn't want to leave undone ere we set forth. That's not to say I think we won't be returning. Yet, given what lies ahead, I did not wish to leave for later that which I could do today. After all, tomorrow is never promised.
It's fine. Not like I had better things to do. Besides, seeing you with your mother brought back fond memories of my own. Be we rich or poor, family is family. Well, it's past time we were on our way.
Like how Tatar was the only person that intimidates Estinian. With good reason. The smallest.
Since I left home, I've made a great many mistakes. Mistakes for which I can never make amends.
Yes.
But through it all, you didn't give up on me.
Okay, yeah, that's true too. Yeah.
To have returned here with you at my side, it means more to me than you know. Thank you. From the bottom of my heart. Forgive me, but it needed to be said.
I'm the one who owes you thanks.
Were it not for you, I would not be alive today, nor come to terms with Nidhogg's spirit. I am ever grateful.
I think it's finally time for you to start your relationship. I'll be counting on you.
I know, and I won't let you down. Together, we'll show the enemy the strength of mortal will.
Alize is, are you near anything? For the love of God. You're near the studium, so I guess I could settle for that. Yo, shout out to Pudding Way. Ah, I see you're hanging out with Graha. Oh, she napping.
Oh.
Sorry, it's been a long day.
Knowing them, they're probably dreaming about the celestial adventures to come. Just as well. They've been running themselves ragged of late. Unlike you and the others, I'm a few steps removed from the danger and excitement. The things you all get up to never fail to impress me. But by the same token,
I can't help but worry. Not only for your safety, but for your happiness. After everything you've sacrificed, you earned it 1,000 times over.
I mean, yeah, I had to do Qs too.
From the simple pleasures of tucking into a hearty meal or collapsing into a comfortable bed, to the grand triumphs of visiting legendary lands or finding true love. You deserve all the joy in the world. There is so much that life has to offer, so much to be treasured and shared with those we hold dear. So promise me this. Come what may, you won't give up on your own happiness. When you're out there fighting tooth and nail, it's all too easy to forget. But in the end, your passions will be your greatest strength of all. Remember that.
This feels familiar.
Hello.
Well, 'tis good to be... wait. What am I... Gods, don't tell me I fell asleep.
Yeah, a little bit.
Not that there's any shame in it, but you were sleeping like babies.
Oh, how embarrassing.
Not a word to anyone. Understood? Not one word.
I'm told that sleeping in proper beds of your own choosing is a much more effective way to prepare for battle.
Ali say, extreme.
So, what were the two of you doing here?
I had a few books to return to the library. Thought I'd take care of it while I could.
And you?
It's a secret. Okay, let's go speak with our rest camp. I gotta run. Your chambers have been cleaned. You can go sleepy deepy. That night, the royal menagerie. I was wondering what's been going on with you. You know, you kind of like stopped being in the plot for a little bit. Ooh man, they're giving me a better look of his fucking juicy mode.
You will never get what you want. Not even the battle you pine for so dearly.
I guess I should slit my throat here again.
In that transcendent moment, what was it that I sought in you? And what was it that you sought in me?
And thus it dawns. The day of reckoning.
How often have we thus assembled?
Like a million times.
To combine our knowledge and seek solutions to the problems before us.
Back at the Waking Sands, it was all we could do to address the most minor of troubles. Who could have realized what we'd find when we began to look to the sources of the realm's woes?
At the Rising Stones, we made great strides and shared many moments, from the joyous to the sorrowful.
We've had occasion to call other places home too. Be it Ishgard or Kugane, we were fortunate to find sanctuary wherein we might take stock and continue our fight.
I was honored to host this company in the Crystarium, to stand with you all as we confronted the truth of the star itself.
And now from this place, we go to fight the most important battle of all.
The Forum has sent word. The Ark is ready. The Loporrits naturally will be commanding the vessel. They will see the 8 of you to Ultima Thule. Upon arriving, your objective is to find and vanquish Meteon. As a final formality, the Forum bade me ascertain your resolve. So, are you certain you wish to do this?
We are.
Then, ere you report to Thalmasane, I leave you with these words. You must triumph. What that means will differ for each of you. To make it back home, or to simply avert doom, or perhaps something else altogether. Yet whatever it is that drives you, I have faith in its power to see you through. So please, triumph. triumph, as we who remain behind believe you will.
Let us be off then.
Wait!
Well, what do you want?
Both Kryl and I will be there to see you off, but as your receptionist, I feel I need to say this here. Safe journey, all of you, and be safe.
You too. Alright, there's the quest that's gonna take us out. Alright. Well, chat, I'm gonna end off the stream here. Mainly because I'm probably just gonna do these last two off stream. I don't really care about these role quests at all, I found out. Especially toward the end of the game, where I care more about the plot. Where things are a lot more important than the fish people. They made one of those big things. We don't even have voice acting on these quests. Also, it's based on Limsa Lominsa. Game, it's not 2013 anymore. I can't do this anymore. I can't be like this. Anyway, I'll probably tweet when I get my armor like all colored and stuff, but tomorrow we will finish 14 Endwalker. We will finish Endwalker, head into that final zone after I've gotten some proper rest and yeah, we'll probably be starting tomorrow morning. Who knows when, because I know they're doing a maintenance Wednesday. So we'll see. That's going to do it for me. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you for supporting the streams. And I'll see you soon.